Hey, welcome to my journey. Today's video is a menu plan and grocery haul. It is a menu plan to help me get ready for bariatric surgery. There's some things on here that are not necessarily healthy. Well, I won't say not necessarily, they're not healthy. But to me, they're getting ready for when my taste buds change forever. My taste buds, they'll probably change too, but my eating changes forever. There's a few things that I listed. I have a little list back here. It's not a big list. It's really not. You would think there would be like all kind of things that I want to eat and have, massive quantities of and all this and that. There's really not. There's just a few things that I would just like to experience in their full experience before I change my eating habits forever. And there's three of those things on this week's menu. To me, that is helping me get ready mentally. So I count that as part of my getting ready for surgery. For today, for breakfast, I'm just going to have a protein drink. And then for lunch, I'm going to do sub in a tub because I actually still have 2 of those left because we went out to eat yesterday for lunch. And then supper, pork chops Diane, squash casserole. That's one of the things I've been wanting. I've been wanting one for a very long time, especially since it's squash season. Good squash casserole like I used to always make with cream of mushroom and sour cream and stovetop stuffing. Of course, I use Walmart brand. Cheese. That's what I want. I want one of those. So I'm going to make a squash casserole and some beans. And then Thursday, I still have some turkey sausage left and an egg. And then I still have hamburger patty left. And I'm going to make some Harvard beets to go with it because I still have a can of beets that I would like to eat up. Then supper is a new recipe for crock-pot herb chicken with some green beans and some carrots for me and buttered noodles for David. Friday, the same breakfast, turkey, sausage, and egg. The same lunch, hamburger patty and beets. I got off schedule. We went out to eat lunch yesterday. We'll talk about that in my weigh-in tomorrow. Supper, hamburger and mushroom gravy with asparagus and tomatoes and then cream potatoes for David. Saturday, since it's prep day, I like to keep it easy in the morning. I'm just going to have another protein drink. Lunch, since I never know what's going on the fly. And then for supper, I'm doing another pizza bowl. I so loved that thing last week. And I still have a partial jar of spaghetti sauce. So I need to use it up before it goes bad. What's a better way to make another pizza bowl? Then Sunday breakfast is one of those things that I've been wanting. I've been wanting a good stack of pancakes with some regular syrup on it, which I have in the house because of Sebastian, because he eats pancakes and waffles every morning he's here. He loves pancakes and waffles, and so I keep him regular syrup. Me and David don't eat it, but I'm going to Sunday because that's what I want. And I want real sausage, real Niece's sausage. Oh my gosh, I want that so bad. I can't wait. I can't wait for breakfast, I think, more than anything else on this menu other than that pizza bowl. And then lunch will be what I prep. Supper is a recipe I found for seasoned tilapia, but we have cod in the freezer. And then, I forgot to erase that. I put Swiss chard down here, but I don't feel like having that. So I was going to make a baked potato for David and then some mixed vegetables for me, which he's not going to eat, so I'll have to figure out something else for that. Then Monday, prep for breakfast and lunch. And supper is going to be another one of those things, and it's mainly for David because he wanted it last week, and I said, no, that thing is so unhealthy, we can't have it. But I liked it too, so he's going to have to change too. Not like I am after the surgery. Obviously, he's not going to have to go through 2 weeks of liquids and 2 weeks of soft foods. But his diet's not going, just because I can't eat, his diet's not going all crazy. Oh, I can cook any old thing I want now. I don't got to worry about eating it. I'll just cook you any old thing. He's like, no, you keep me healthy. You keep cooking healthy stuff. So that's for him. I like it, but it is for him as well because he wanted it last week. I assume he still will want it this week. And then Tuesday, prep. And then chicken, just be whatever kind of chicken I feel like. Some broccoli and cauliflower, and some beans and rice. Now for meal prep, I'm going to do some really easy bacon and cheese muffins. I'm just going to cut the recipe in half so I don't have as many. And then and they're just like little mini frittatas, you know, that you make in a muffin pan. And then for lunch, I'm going to make a bento box lunch. It'll just be a cold lunch. And then some Jell-O, homemade Jell-O, obviously. It's in a box, but I'll make it at home, right? And some homemade popsicles, those will be homemade. And then for snack, Snickerdoodle truffles. Have not made those since I've been low carb. They were a little bit too high point to make on Weight Watchers, but they're fine on this low carb diet I'm doing now, which is what you can call it low carb, because I'm leading up to no carbs that first 2 weeks before surgery, that 2 weeks, whatever you call it, pre-op. So I'm excited about those. All right, well that's it for me this week, and I know I've got a Walmart pickup, and pretty sure I'm going to go to Food Line. Didn't feel like going to the farmer's market this week. I got some produce there last week that I wasn't real thrilled about. So I just wasn't real thrilled about going back there again this week. So most likely it will be a Food Line haul. So let's turn around and look at those groceries. So I thought I would show you my little small Sam's haul. I am getting ready for my decaf coffee. So I have had this in their regular, and it's good coffee. So I thought, well, I'll try the decaf. And then I got David 2 of these Sugar Kiss cantaloupes. He got them before in the past and loved them, so I saw them there today and thought, well, I'll grab him 2 more. And then I got a box of the Gain Flings. I like the Tide, but you got like 50 more in this one for the same amount of money, so I did the math. And then the whey protein powder that I have that I bought to make with smoothies is too high in sugar for their guidelines. So these 2, the Fairlife is on their list of approved, and Premier Protein is on their list of approved. So with the phone ringing, that's all of my Sam's. Here is my Walmart haul. We got our usual suspects. David wanted orange juice this week, skim milk and almond milk. And then he was wanting the steak strips for his breakfast this week. And the Velveeta is for the cheeseburger soup. Yes, it uses the whole block. That's why I told you it was not healthy. Spicy brown mustard. Then I needed to get some decaf tea for my sweet tea. David's got decaf, but he uses those big family size bags. I just wanted one where I can make just a cup, you know, a glass if I wanted. And then I had forgot how much I liked Equal. I don't know what it's made of. Don't really care. I'll just be honest with you. But we went out to eat the other week, and all they had was Sweet and Low and Equal. And boy, I was flashing back, because that used to be Sweet and Low was it, and then all of a sudden here come Equals. You had pink or blue, right? So I went for the Equal because I don't care for Sweet and Low. I forgot how good it was in tea. So, surprise to me, they still sell it at the store. So that's why I got Equal. And it said, I don't know if it's on here or not, but 1 pack is supposed to be equal to 2 teaspoons of sugar. I think that's what I read on the website. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I think it is. And some sour cream. I'm still going with the light. It's still a good deal for the light sour cream. And cottage cheese. I'm just doing the regular 4% milk. I think that'll be just fine. And then 2 more of the Ragu Simply. We really do like that. And David ran out of Chick-fil-A sauce last night. So I threw one of them on there right quick. And then the reduced fat wheat thins, he likes with Laughing Cow cheese wedges. So he was just about, well, I think he might be out of those. I don't know. And the stuffing mix for the squash casserole, the fruit, and the spicy, those are David's. He eats those for breakfast. He also eats plain for breakfast. He eats oatmeal just about every day. And this is a substitution. You know, I said I was wanting pancakes Sunday. I ordered one of the shaken kind. You just put water in it and shake it, because I didn't want to have a whole box of pancake mix. But that little 10-ounce thing was substituted for this 32-ounce box for the same price. So I couldn't turn it down. I mean, golly. So I'll just have it on hand. And then the mushroom soup, I know one is for squash casserole. The other one has to be for the cheeseburger soup. And some more peanut butter. And for my bacon and egg muffins this week, I'm just going to go back to my fully cooked bacon that I used to buy all the time. Instead of having a whole pack of bacon that I'm not going to eat, I'll just crumble this up. And if there's anything left, then I'll eat it on the side, I guess. So that does it for me and my Walmart haul. Next up, I'm assuming, is going to be Food Line. Here is my little Food Line order. I got my low-fat half and half. I do like going there for that, that's for sure. And some eggs. I needed a little bit more potatoes. They had one marked down chicken breast, so I grabbed it. And then I needed split breast for the herb chicken in the crock pot. And these pork chops are for tonight for Pork Chops Diane. And the rings and letters, that's what he calls them, are Sebastian's. The sugar-free Jell-O and the Kool-Aid mixes. The Kool-Aid mix is for snow cone syrup, because I have a Pampered Chef ice shaver, so we're going to make snow cones. And then you mix like flavors, Kool-Aid and Jell-O together to make the popsicles I'm going to make this weekend. And then I've really been wanting some chicken salad, so that's why I got that. And here is my wonderful sausage I've been waiting for. This is going to be a treat. I'm going to make this. I thought Sebastian might like it. It's Dolly Parton's banana cake. And there we go. Creamy buttercream frosting. I mean, who don't like Dolly? Come on. Now, she's got a recipe on back. Banana pudding cake. I ain't going to all that trouble. I'm just going to make the cake. And whatever's left, I'm going to send home over to RJ's. And I got him and Papa a pizza so they can have pizza together. And then some avocados, carrots, the tiniest little cucumber you ever seen. I wasn't sure I had enough. And mushrooms. And in here is some asparagus. It's a pretty good sized bunch too. And some bananas for David. And tomatoes, paper plates. And then this, I just saw on TV last night. These chewy fruit bites, says it can work in 30 minutes. And you all know, on the weight loss journey, we have troubles in that area. So I wanted to share it with you in case it's something you thought you might want to try. That there's something new out there. So that is it for me for Food Line. That will be it for me this week. Well, for this video anyway. Hope you're having a good hump day, and I will see you tomorrow on Weigh In. Be sure to stop by and see how my week went.